So many years back, 6 to be exact, I came across a video made by a popular streamer named Recful. The video is still up and still portrays the philosophy that I really like and agree with, and I thought I'd make a video that coincides with it, a similar perspective. Life is a game of games where you are always gaining experience points, and everyone levels up at roughly the same rate. And for me, I've been playing video games since I was a little kid. And while some games gave little to no XP, the hard games always gave the most XP. So when I was age 4 to 10, I gained like 20 XP per hour when playing video games. Which has always proven to be really good for me because games like baseball or football, I'd only gain like 7 or 8 XP per hour. So it just seemed obvious to me that I should keep playing video games, more XP. And keep in mind, both of these XP values were going up, but as I'd get 9 XP per hour playing sport games, I'd be getting like 25 XP per hour in video games. So as I started to grow into the higher levels, I noticed it started taking more and more XP to level up. Like a lot more. More hours of grinding and more XP. So I turned 13, and I've leveled up quite a bit for my age. Most kids were sitting there with, like 300 XP, while I'd be sitting there with like 3 to 5K, making like 55 XP per hour. They'd have 1,000 XP in other games, and a few hundred in others. I had maybe 10 and 50 in others, but I was happy playing the games I was playing. But a lot of kids were also still like way higher level than me in other games. Like I knew this one kid that everyone knew in school had over 10k XP in this game called Mathematics. Like he was way higher than anyone else. So I see this and I wonder how he got so much XP, and I ask him, how'd you get so high level? He tells me he's been playing this game for as long as he can remember. Like as if he came out holding the controller. So I'm like, okay, wow, you've been playing this game for a long time. I look at another guy, and he's got a lot of XP in this one game. Like, he's really high level, But I noticed that this game was making him lose almost all his XP in other games. So I ask him, hey man, what game you been playing? He looks at me, and he smiles, showing all 3 of his teeth, and he says, I play the fast game. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to play that game. So now I'm kind of competitive, Like, these games are starting to matter to me and everyone else I know. Now I'm getting older and playing other games. I still played video games, but now this new game started to really pique my interest. I started to really want to play this game called Girls. At first, I was completely trash. I'd be making like 3 to 5 XP an hour, sometimes even losing XP. Like, how is this happening? I had lost XP in other games before, but this one was different. So I'm like, okay, something's not right. Maybe I'm just using the wrong controller. So I switched the controller, and sure enough, I start earning like 7, 8, 9, and even 10 XP per hour. While this is happening, I look at another guy, and he's already got like 1,500 XP in this game with the same controller I started with. So I go like, hey man, how'd you get so much XP in this game? What'd you do? And he's like, dude, this game is easy. Just picked up the controller and started playing. Turns out he started with over 1,000 XP. How is this fair? And I'm like, well, he may have started with over 1,000 XP, but I know I can eventually get that. And at this point, I had over 10,000 XP in video games, so I knew it was possible. Just need to level up more. You see, we all play games in life. You may start with some XP here and there, but ultimately you never stop gaining XP. And you never stop leveling up. There is no start button, and there is no pause button. You just find yourself playing a game. You either grind XP forever, or just quit. But if you quit, you'll lose all the XP you've worked so hard for. And it would just be a waste, Take care.